Welcome to Let's Make Waves podcast. I'm Rana Al-Basri Mawad, and I believe that we're all here to make waves. I created this podcast to help you unlock your potential by sharing with you tools, resources, and strategies to help you build and grow your business. So if you're looking to build your brand, gain that confidence and knowledge, content and marketing strategies, find your professional voice, attract those raving customers, and create the professional authority for better business opportunities, then you've come to the right place. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to another edition of Let's Make Waves podcast. I'm your host, Rana Mawad, and I'm really honored that you've joined me today. As you all know, there are so many voices out there in this digital sphere that is competing for the attention of the audience. So building a laser-focused message is a tool that will help you stand out in a very crowded space. It will help you elevate your unique voice and build the trust between you and your ideal audience, making you and your business top of mind. That's what we all want, right? And that is one of the foundations to building your personal brand. And if you haven't heard me say this before, I'd like to share it with you all today again. As modern entrepreneurs, building a personal brand is the foundation. In brief, a personal brand is who you are, what you stand for, what values you embrace, and the way in which you express those values. This personal brand helps individuals, entrepreneurs, business owners. It helps them communicate their identity and clear values to their potential clients or ideal audience. And the reason why starting with your personal brand is key, and it is the foundation, it's because it is the gateway to share your voice, strategize your marketing, and grow your audience, all while you're enjoying and building your business. So today, to help you out, I want you to narrow down your focus on your personal brand. And I want to share with you 5 questions that you need to answer, and you need to ask yourself and answer them. And these answers will help guide you on the path to strategizing the process of building your brand. This is a very simple discovery exercise, and it might take some time, but it's a great way to refocus your efforts and to pinpoint certain details that are fundamental in building your personal brand. So I really hope you take this exercise. Make sure that you have a pen and paper now, and I'll get to it. Okay, question 1. What is something that I love, I'm good at, and what the world needs, and for which I can get paid for? Let me say that question again. What is something that I love, that I'm also very good at, what the world needs, and for which I can get paid for? Now, the answer to this question is an intersection of your passion, your mission, your vocation, and your profession. And the result will be basically you identify your purpose. Your personal brand, your mission statement, your brand story will all revolve around your purpose. And this question will help you identify that. Question 2. If I had to paint a picture of my ideal customer or my ideal audience, how will I portray him, her, or them? Let me say that again. If I had to paint a picture of my ideal customer or ideal audience, how will I portray him or her or them? And the answer to this question will help you dig deeper into clearly and precisely identifying your target audience. The more specific, the better. Go beyond the demographics, go beyond the basic information, and try to touch more on the psychographics. Describe your client as if they were your best friends. And the answer to this question will help you identify your target audience. Okay, moving on. Question 3. What is my ideal customer's biggest struggle or biggest need or biggest pain point or biggest desire that me, my product or service can solve? I'll say that again. What is my ideal customer's biggest struggle, biggest need, biggest pain point, or biggest desire that me or my product or service can solve? And the answer will help you identify one important thing that will make your customer's life better. It could be a desire, it could be a struggle. And by identifying that, you'll see the intersection of where your purpose comes as a perfect solution. The answer to this question will help you find your niche. Okay, question 4. What does my customer need to understand, know, believe, or be aware of that will get them in a position to buy from me? Let me say that again. What does my customer need to understand, know, believe, or be aware of that will get them in a position to buy from me? And answering this question will help you in your messaging strategy. You will know what type of content to create and what type of content to put out there to tackle any doubt, any hesitation, any confusion, or any misunderstanding that your target audience might be facing at this moment that is stopping them from seeing you and seeing your business as a solution. The last one is question 5. Okay. In addition to my website, what is my platform of choice that I am committed to use consistently, and that is also the platform of choice for my audience, and they use it and consume it regularly? Okay, let me say that again. In addition to my website, what is my platform of choice that I'm committed to use consistently, and that is also the platform of choice that my audience use and consume regularly? And to this question, the answer will help you identify the social platforms that you will commit to use and on which you will create content consistently, because consistency is key in building your personal brand. It is also a platform that your target audience should also be using. So this is where you need to be really careful and dig deep to find that common ground. All right? So these are the questions again. I'll just go through them quickly. Question 1, what is something that I love and that I am also very good at, and what the world needs and for which I can get paid for? Question 2, if I had to paint a picture of my ideal customer or ideal audience, how will I portray him, her, or them? Question 3, what is my ideal customer's biggest struggle, biggest need, biggest pain point, or biggest desire that me or my product or service can solve? Question 4, what does my customer need to understand, know, believe, or be aware of that will get them in a position to buy from me? And question 5 is, in addition to my website, what is my platform of choice that I'm committed to use consistently, and that is also the platform of choice that my audience use and consume regularly? Now, this discovery exercise needs your focus and your attention. So trust me, putting the time in this at the beginning and going in depth on some of those questions will come in very handy when you're ready to build your communication strategy, or when you're starting to do the marketing for your content. When you're committed to building your personal brand, you are deliberately building your image, your reputation, your presence, and your voice. So you're in control of how people recognize and understand you. And that's why this discovery exercise will come in really handy. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, I'd love to hear from you, so please feel free to connect with me on my website or on social media. Also, don't forget to press subscribe to my podcast. Please feel free to leave a review. I can't wait to touch base with you again this time next week. So till then, have a great week and take care.